This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Now let's get on to it. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I told y'all, man. And the prediction king strikes again. I told y'all, man. Look at what they're doing. They got Deontay Wilder looking out there like what he was saying was lies. And the truth keeps revealing itself more and more and more. Let me say it again. The truth keeps revealing itself more and more and more. What did I tell you guys? The truth hurts, but it will set you free. And the truth will always have its day. Let me say it again. The truth hurts, but it will set you free. And the truth will always have its day. What's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and the cutthroat truth-telling fashion? Deontay Wilder was cheated. Mauricio Sulaiman has credibility that's worth shit. Let me say it again. Mauricio Sulaiman has credibility that's worth shit. Mauricio Sulaiman was the one that told you he was there for both of the fights. He was there in the locker room. Where the fuck were you? Because we saw the locker room. We didn't see your ass there, Mauricio Sulaiman. So stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. Let me say it again. We saw your ass was down in the locker room. So stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. You were the one that almost allowed Francis Cruz Desiree to die against an opponent who we still haven't been able to know what their sexual preference is. Let me say it again. Francis Cruz Desiree almost died in the fucking ring against an opponent we still don't know the sexual preference of. You were the same guy that allowed Canelo Alvarez and Vasily Lomachenko to be promoted to a WBC franchise belt, or i.e. French fry belt, and then at the same time, so that they can duck the lions of their damn division. Duck a Jamal Charlo of the world. Duck a Devin Haney in the world. This is why Devin Haney is over Teofimo Lopez. You know I had to throw that jab. Let me say it again. This is why Devin Haney is over Teofimo Lopez. You know I had to throw that jab because Vasily Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney. But he called Teofimo Lopez. He's a speed bump. I'm going to collect all of the belts and I'm going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Let me say it again. The super duper hype job is a speed bump. I'm going to collect all of the belts and I'm going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Right there, that shows you the difference and the separation and distinction between a Devin Haney and a Teofimo Lopez. Here's the thing with Mauricio Sulaiman, because we're going to get back on the context. You know, he knows support. We can multitask like a motherfucker. So let's get back on context. This was the same guy that legalized Clinton Bruderov, that allowed Canelo Alvarez to knock out a light heavyweight, i.e. Sergey Kovalev. We know that that was a super duper, what we call GIF. That's what that was. I mean, it's ridiculous. So this guy right here is trying to tell you he has credibility. The WBC has revealed themselves as shoddy at best. Let me say it again. The WBC has revealed themselves as shoddy as best. If PBC is looking and they paying attention to this video, enact the PBC belt. These black men, black fighters with confidence, purpose, and abundance mindset should no longer be disrespected the way that they are disrespected, i.e. a Gervonta Tank Davis. Constantly getting flack when he has a fan favorite style. So is it, let's just keep it boxing, let's just keep it boxing. Let me say it again, let's just keep it boxing, let's just keep it boxing. Or are you guys really focusing on boxing when we know damn well it ain't boxing with you guys? You coon, racist, Uncle Tom motherfuckers. That's what reverse bias, aka detractors, aka panders were. That's code word for what it is. Here's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and the cutthroat truth-telling fashion. Look at how they shit on the Charlos. Guys that are doing heavyweight lifting after heavyweight lifting after heavyweight lifting in their respective divisions of 154 and 160. Moving their ass up, dominating like nobody's business. And now you got Jamal Charlo at 168. Mel's about to go up to 160. Dominating. Where's their respect? Oh, they just fight bumps. But when Canelo fights bumps, when Canelo fights a Rocky Fielding, oh, that was a great fight. When Canelo fought Amir Khan, that was a great fight. Get the fuck out of here. See, that's why I say keep that same energy, dog. Let me say it again. Keep that same energy. And then you got the likes of Vasily Lomachenko. He gets the duck of the likes of a Devin Haney. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Deontay Wilder. But right before the loss, oh, he doesn't belong on the pound for pound list. He doesn't belong as one of the best guys. He doesn't belong on that number 10 pound for pound list in Ring Magazine. But Tyson Fury is number 7. Reverse bias, AK detractors, AK panders. They know damn well that their message was a heavyweight doesn't belong to the pound for pound list. I don't agree with that. I believe heavyweights belong. I don't care if there's no weight class associated with a heavyweight. A heavyweight should be on the fucking pound for pound list. But why didn't they keep that same energy? This is why PBC needs to enact their own belt. Because they didn't keep that same energy with Deontay Wilder, but they ain't saying shit about Tyson Fury when they know damn well they're going against their own standard of a heavyweight shouldn't be on the pound for pound list because there's no weight class. See, reverse bias, AK detractors, AK pandas is easy to debunk their ass. All you got to do is throw their own shit right back at them. Let me say it again. Reverse bias, AK detractors, AK pandas is easy to debunk their ass. All you got to do is throw their own shit right back at them. That's what He Knows His Sport does. Because I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. I burst the pipes on their ass. What I want to reveal to you guys, the life lesson I told you about pressure. Pressure does one or two things. You either crumble under the mighty blow of it and it bursts fucking pipes, or you're best friends with it. That's how pressure works. Here's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and cutthroat truth kind of fashion. Earl the Truth Spence. The IBF and the WBC welterweight champion. Let me say it again. The IBF and the new WBC welterweight champion. But the Chihuahua barking behind the damn fence is getting the credibility like he's the real welterweight. Don't make me fucking laugh. You see, this is the stuff that I'm talking about with Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brain. Classic Dalton Troglodytes. Ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Al Haymon, Uncle Hal. It's time to enact this PBC belt so that you can have a PBC champion. And fuck the WBC. Fuck the WBA. Fuck the WBO. Fuck the IBF. Because they're not playing by the rules. See, when it's time to lynch these black fighters, these confident black fighters, these purposeful black fighters, these abundance mindset black fighters, what they do is they try to lynch them into a scarcity mindset by stripping them. Let me say it again, because what I said was so deep and profound. Let that marinate the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me? And hear me? Well, what they do is they try to lynch these Negroes into a scarcity mindset of stripping them, to embarrass them, to try to put them in their line, in their place, like the slaves that in their minds they think that they are. So Uncle Al enact that PBC belt, enact the PBC champion. And I agree with Deontay Wilder when he said, fuck the WBC belt. Let me say it again. I agree with Deontay Wilder when he said, fuck the WBC belt. You know why? Because they didn't get behind this champion that had 10 title defenses. He tied Muhammad Ali. Are you guys fucking not hearing this shit? What has Tyson Fury done as a WBC champion? But they getting all over his ass. They celebrating him, the great white hope. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. And Mauricio Sulaiman, you think you're a subject matter expert? Now we know the fix was in. This is why I try to tell you guys. Boxing is a three-pronged monster. Economics, politics, and pugilism. Let me say it again. Economics, politics, and pugilism. There's corruption in boxing, folks. This shit is real. It's a dark sport. And they treat these black fighters, who really are the dominating force and the dominating engine behind boxing. If you don't got black fighters, you don't have boxing. Because they are the element of the sweet science. Hit and don't get hit. And look how they get treated. They're the ones that get treated the worst. They're the ones that get the short end of the stick. See, we have to roll this thing out and reveal it on the red carpet for what it is in cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat truth-telling fashion. Here's the truth-telling fashion because I'm the ultimate truth-teller on YouTube. So hear me and hear me. Well, Mauricio Sulaiman was in on that glove game. He was in on that fix-it. Just like Bob Arum and Frank Warren. Because they all knew they had to keep their mouths tight-lipped so that they can allow this trilogy to manufacture. Because remember, Bob Arum and Frank Warren told you there was going to be a trilogy before the first punch of the first fight. So Mauricio Sulaiman, your credibility once again is shit. Let me say it again. Mauricio Sulaiman, your credibility once again is shit. I don't even want to hear anything that has to come out your mouth. Matter of fact, you get the biggest what? Higgity hush of the fucking day. Al Haymon, you listening? Enact the PBC belt and enact the PBC champion. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. This is He Knows His Sport. Check it out.